What's up, guys, and welcome to another video. And I wanted to talk about some really bad news for Borderlands 4 because I thought this was going to be really good. I thought the update was going to be amazing, and this update is just really bad for the Halloween update. So it's going to be the Horrors of Kairos. It's just not a good update at all. So I was expecting like some, themes and like maybe the whole map is Halloweeny and everything like that, because Halloween, big day. It's Halloween. It's just same as Christmas and things like that. It's a big season, and there is literally nothing going on in this event. So let me explain, right? So you get like some new cosmetics, like a shift code for Pumpkinhead, which is cool and all, and a skin, right? So that's pretty cool. Okay, fine. Could be more than one skin, but okay, good enough. Then they say seasonal weather variant and 2 legendary weapons. So you got the 1 legendary weapon from the world boss, which is what you're doing in the event, and then also another legendary grenade, which is from the world boss as well. And it takes forever to get, by the way. These weapons will take you hours and hours. I haven't even got them yet, and I've literally farmed these bosses nonstop. I even have a video on my channel, I'll link in the description below, of how to farm these the best way, and I still haven't got these weapons, the weapon and or the grenade. It takes forever, right? So that's basically all there is. You just go to this area of the world boss and they spawn randomly. You go there and you kill the world boss. Now there is seasonal weather variants in the little world boss fight. Or is this maybe just a seasonal weather variant overall in the game? Okay, whatever. It's a weather variant. It's not like the enemies are different, back like in other updates. So like if you go back to Borderlands 3, there were actually different enemies. And I'm looking at a list right here because I didn't play Borderlands 3 that much, so I never got to the event, but it was in Bloody Harvest. So if you guys didn't know, the Bloody Harvest had a brand new event going on for Halloween, and they had haunted enemies. They had the green ghosts that charges at players. They had the red badass ghost. They had a yellow loot ghost. A brand new area for players to go into for the Bloody Harvest event, and the new area was called Heck. By completing the mission Bloody Harvest, descent into Heck, given by the NPC Maurice. And yeah, you can go in there, and then they have a final boss that was Captain Haunt. So there was like a big huge event for this. It was an actual Halloween event. There was challenges and awards and everything like that. And the thing is that it was mainly Halloween based. So like the whole event was, you go in there and you fight ghosts. You fight, haunted ghosts and haunted enemies. And these enemies are completely different than regular enemies in the game, of course. So this makes me confused because it's like, okay, you had that event in Borderlands 3. Why don't you have it now? They even had another event that was in Borderlands 2 that was kind of similar to Borderlands 3's Halloween event, right? With a bunch of new stuff. So it just makes me confused as to why they made it like this. Why did they make it so you go and farm areas of a world boss, which is just so simple, it's just a world boss, and then they're the same world boss as before. There's nothing different. There's 2 new weapons that actually are terrible. They suck. No one likes them, and they do like no damage. They do nothing. The skull grenade is kind of cool, but the weapon is just basic, boring, and it's just like, what? It's like I was expecting so much more to see from Borderlands and just overall the franchise. Like, what is Gearbox doing? Because they're kind of letting it fumble. We don't have that much to do in the end game aspect. I mean, you just go and farm everything and you explore the world. But so far, everybody's been exploring the world so much where it's like, what else do you do? There's not much to do in the game anymore if you already level up your characters. Other than like having multiple characters and leveling them up, there's really nothing to do other than like farm weapons and the legendary weapons. Even though there's a lot of them, they're all kind of similar a little bit. So it's like there's not much to do other than farm for the same drops over and over again and try to get shinies out of them, I guess. So these new updates, they have to be good or the player base is going to diminish. Now, there is going to be a new update coming out very soon, I'm pretty sure. It's going to be a bigger update, but it's the fact that these seasonal updates, they have to be huge. They can't be like this again. I hope the Christmas update is going to be huge. I think they're having something a little bigger for the Christmas update. which I did see they posted some things about that. They posted like the Christmas mayhem, gift delivery. So I think that's just going to be some new weapons and new stuff. I hope the map is different rather than it's just skins and stuff like that. It kind of looks like the map is kind of different and snowing and stuff. So I hope that's going to be happening for every single, future seasonal update, because, this Halloween one just didn't fly. It wasn't good in my opinion at all. It didn't do anything for the game at all. It just added, skins, and that's basically it. There was nothing else. There was no like skins for the enemies, at least. There was no like haunted enemies. There was no haunted bosses. I would have been cool to see a new haunted boss. It looks like the Christmas one actually has a haunted, or not a haunted, a Christmas themed boss, but he kind of looks the same as everybody else, as the other previous bosses. So that's kind of worrying. So it's for the bounty pack for Borderlands 4, of course. For the Christmas event, it's going to be How Rushed Saved a Mercenary Day. So that's going to be a bigger one because it's in the bounty pack, right? But like this whole free Halloween update is just really bad when you literally done it better before in Borderlands 3 and Borderlands 2. I don't know about Borderlands. I have to look it up. But, other than Borderlands 1 and stuff, it's just like, it's ridiculous that you can come out with an update that's literally just farming. What do you guys think? Do you guys like this update, or do you guys hate it? I think you guys will hate it. There's nothing to do other than just farm these bosses 5 billion times, and they're the same world bosses. There's no cool stuff. There's no cool like different bats, or the enemies are different, or they're haunted and it's like a creepy area. That would have been so cool to have these areas completely different rather than the same thing over and over again that you've seen constantly throughout the game. I mean, shoot, you go on Fragpunk and Fragpunk's dying. That game's been dying like a lot. That game's literally, I don't know how people still play it, and that game is still getting players now because they just came out with a brand new mode called Toys Frontline. It's coming October 23rd, so it just came out. But it's a brand new PvE mode for Halloween. And it's like, if they can do that, then what is Gearbox doing? They have a bigger world. They have just a bigger world overall and way more well-designed characters where it's funny to add these kind of events into the game, and I don't get why they're fumbling the bag. Also, there was other games. Even Halo Infinite is coming out with their own scary Halloween event, and it's better than what we got for Borderlands 4. If that's not saying something, then I don't know. I don't know how Halo Infinite is beating Borderlands 4. Halo used to be the GOAT game back in the day, but nowadays it's not. And they're still beating Borderlands 4 in events, in like a seasonal event. So yeah, this is ridiculous. I think this is uncalled for. And it's just, they need to go back to Borderlands 3 days, man. I really hope the Christmas event is going to be way better than this, of course, because this gave us literally nothing other than farming for weapons that are really bad. Not even that unique other than the skull that follows the enemies around and blows up or whatever. Whoop-de-doo. And you get a Halloween, pumpkin head, and wow, weather. Varying weather. Like, it turns red. And you barely get to see it because I haven't seen it yet. So, yeah. We got a lot of problems with this update, guys. What do you guys think of Horrors of Kairos? Do you guys, think it's really bad? Which I think so. You guys are going to think that. Leave a like on the video. And what do you guys think they should do to up the standards of this? Do you guys think they should just go back to how they did in Borderlands 3? Which I think. And like how other games are doing it with their events, right? I hope it's not like a situation where they want money for these kind of things, right? They want to just like, pocket the money and then do like a big event like for Christmas and stuff and like have you pay for it basically. I hope these events are going to continue to be free, but they have to be bigger and better because you already paid the game for almost $100 each person, $70. So we're going to need some good events, right? We can't just have these lackluster 2 weapons and a pumpkin head event and farming the same thing over and over again, which gets repetitive and boring. So yeah, very worrying me. Very, very worried about the future of Borderlands 4, but we will see. Hopefully the new update's going to be better. And yeah, like I said, what do you guys think? Leave a like on the video and make sure you leave a comment talking about this subject. And yeah, hit the subscribe button as well to see more Borderlands 4 videos like this one and other videos on other games. And yeah, have a great day or night, guys, and peace. This is too bad.